We don't know where we're going, but we know we're not staying in Missouri. Hey everyone, it is Thursday, August 24th, and it has been 1 week since my father's funeral. The funeral was beautiful. We ended up having two officiants. Instead of going to the Methodist church, we went to the Baptist church here in Pattonsburg because it is larger, and we knew that we would need the space. So we had the Baptist preacher come in and read the obituary, and then we had a gentleman come in that has been a longtime friend of my father's, who in the past was a preacher, and he did a beautiful job. He knew my father so well, and it was just perfect. And everyone involved just did awesome. I'm so at peace with how everything went. It couldn't have been more perfect for my father. So now it is time to start transitioning, and I kind of give myself the weekend and Monday, because Monday was the eclipse, before I started in on finishing stuff up. So last 3 days I've been diligently working on thank you cards. My father was well loved, and that shows in all the correspondence that we've received. So it has taken me a full 3 days to get everything wrapped up with just the thank you cards, in addition to getting some of his affairs in order. We had most of it, but you know, there's always a few last minute things. I'll show you my process here real quick. Yes, my process has taken over the entire dining room table. As far as what's next for us, well, we don't know where we're going, but we know we're not staying in Missouri. And now you have as much information as we do. We've basically given ourselves three choices. First would be go back to our house that we have a mortgage on in Arizona, where his father has been living for the past 4.5 years. And that has some definite benefits and downsides. Benefits is that we would be coexisting, so cost would be low. But the downside is for Travis to get a decent job, he has about an hour commute, and that was really starting to wear thin on him prior to us moving here to Missouri. He really does not want to have a long commute. That was one of the benefits of Missouri, is his drive was like 15 minutes at most. So that is a downside. Another option that we have would be to move in with his mother, who is also in Arizona, but she lives right in the metro area. So he'd be able to find work, and we would still have a co-inhabiting situation. So again, cost would be low. But you know, that's kind of just something that we're considering. Then our third option is he may have the opportunity to transfer within his company, and we could go anywhere, actually. I mean, the company that he works for is huge, and it is all over the United States. I've said, please, let's go south, because number one reason we're not staying in Missouri is the weather. I hate winters. I really do not like driving on icy roads. So I've said, if we relocate within the company, let's go south, not north. So we don't know. We're going to have to just take a few weeks and see what opportunities present themselves and go from there. As far as me, I am considering going into caregiving. You know, there's a lot of home health agencies out there. You don't have to have a certification to start. Of course, if I do choose to go to school and get some degrees or certifications, it would definitely advance my career. But I think I would like to stay in home health caregiving and see where that takes me. And that can be done anywhere. Doesn't matter if we relocate to a job for Travis or if we go back to Arizona. It seriously can be done anywhere. So that's where we are right now. Some issues that we are going to have to work on, obviously packing and just finishing up stuff around here. For example, my garden. And it's a ocean of weeds, but I'm still getting tomatoes, still getting pinto beans, I'm getting watermelon, peppers, so I'm still getting lots of stuff out of it and need to process it and then figure out how to pack it and move it. So my plan for the peppers were to freeze them. Can't exactly do that now. Oh, and that's another thing. We always had half a beef and hog butchered, and that was our meat source. So I have a stand-up freezer full of meat. I gotta figure out something to do with that. We are challenging ourselves to not buy groceries. We are only buying milk and bread for the next few weeks, and that is forcing us to use up everything that we have. So it's turning into an interesting game and some pretty interesting dinners, some oddball dinners. So that actually has been kind of a fun game. I'll show you my freezer, and then I can do progress updates on how that is going. So here is the stand-up freezer. Lots and lots of meat in there that we're going to have to get creative and use up. Refrigerator freezer number 1 and refrigerator freezer number 2. Here is a pantry. I shopped at Sam's Club. I bought most of my stuff in bulk. We're not going to go hungry by any means. And finally, here's all the stuff we have been canning out of the garden. So this will have to be packed up. I think I need to buy stock and saran wrap. What do you all think? So that's pretty much it and where we are so far as of today. And stick with me and you can find out what we do probably about the same time we find out what we're going to do. That's it for now. See y'all later. Hey everyone, it is Thursday, August 28th. 24th. Wow. And I thought I would show you some of the things that we're doing to transition.